The Lanterns save the day in Green Lanterns issue 34. Jessica fills John Stewart in on what has happened to the planet Mole as the star went supernova and the population doesn't want to leave due to their religious beliefs. Thanks to that, she is trying to save them from the slowly dying planet while Baz is helping the Angarans. The day before, Jessica tries to get a job at the same coffee shop she tried to before. The boss offers to start things slow by giving her a kitchen job. Back in space, the Angaran ship is slowly repairing itself. Inside, Athene says her daughter has suffered from an edema, and there's nothing that they can do to help her as Commodore Peist says that she will die in 2 minutes. Saying she is responsible for her own child's death, Athene wants to kill herself so she can join her, but Simon says that she doesn't need to die and neither does her daughter. Getting Athene to tell him details of her daughter, Simon is able to use his ring to heal the wounds, making the girl live again. Athene doesn't understand how Simon was able to do that, and Simon doesn't really know either, but he thinks the ring might be trying to make up for all the pain he has caused throughout his life. The day before, Simon is also called in by his prospective new boss, who tells him the pit crew that Simon wants to work on needs to work together, and the minute they see his tattoo on his arm, that teamwork goes away, therefore she cannot give him a job, instead giving him season tickets to the car track. Back on Moles, Jessica needs Simon's help desperately with stopping the rocks from killing all of the Molites, who actually want to die thanks to their warped beliefs. Simon along with the repaired Angaran ship are back up and running, but cannot enter the atmosphere, meaning that they will need to ferry passengers up to them. This proves difficult since the people don't want to leave, meaning Jessica has to stop playing around and convince the Molites that their god wants them to live. Using a car track and construct cars to ferry the Molites up to the ship, Simon and Jessica save all of the people before the planet blows. On the ship, Athene shows Lisbeth what the Green Lanterns can do and how Abin-Sur breaking away from their isolated society showed them what they could do and be a champion for all. Later on Angara, Simon and Jessica attend one of Lisbeth's concerts. After the show, Lisbeth thanks Simon for saving her life and plans on thanking him more properly later on. Heading home, Simon and Jessica talk about their recent job hunts and how even though they're part of an intergalactic police force, they somehow can't get simple jobs on Earth. Jessica bluntly states that back home they are just two brown people with bad resumes. Elsewhere, Commodore Peist meets with Kesh Kerr, who isn't happy the Molites are now living on Angara, as well as Peist failing on his mission to destroy Athene's ship thanks to the Lanterns intervening. Shooting Peist in the head, Kesh says that he will show the people everything was the Lanterns' fault. Calling Syrah, Simon says that she was right, that he needs to start acting like an adult and pulling his weight, which is why he's moved out of her house and into the Lantern sector house. Arriving home in Portland, Jessica sets her ring alarm for her new job in the morning, telling her ring she needs something to focus on. Before falling asleep, Jessica tells the ring that it would be nice to go without it for once, which the ring, now taking the shape of a humanoid, agrees with. Elsewhere on Earth, Bolfunga gets into a fight with an inflatable floppy man at a car yard, telling the inflatable thing to cease its dance and take him to the Green Lanterns. Green Lanterns issue 34 tried to balance a lot of different stories, and for the most part it worked pretty well, especially the Lanterns job hunt thing and them saving the planet. But the wrap-up stories near the end of the book that teased future arcs felt a little bit too much for this issue, and they looked like they were setting up a little too much. That being said, I thought the story involving the Angarans being reminded why they should be part of the galaxy thanks to the Green Lanterns was fantastic. It's great to see the bond between Simon and Jessica and how it's grown really strong over these last 34 issues, and they can now sort of overcome their own problems to be able to work together with one another. I'm going to give this issue an 8 out of 10.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.